In today's video, we'll be talking about a fragrance from DS and Durga called Pistachio. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Aisha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, in today's video, I'll be reviewing DS and Durga Pistachio. This is a newer fragrance to me, and this video will be a part of my Love, Like, or Let Down series. If you've never seen one of these videos from me, basically in them, I come on, give you guys my very first impression of the fragrance, wear it for at least 6 times, and then come back within the same video and give you guys a full rundown. At the end of the video, I'll let you guys know if the fragrance ended up being a love, a like, or a letdown for me. If you want to see more of these videos, I will link the playlist because I have quite a few of them and you all seem to enjoy these videos and I love making them as well. So let's go ahead and get into the first impression. Okay, so here is the box. It is a little bit interesting because it has a hole here that I'm guessing this part slides out, but also it kind of has this like cutout feel. I don't know if you guys can tell. On the back, it does have the notes. I'm not looking at them right now. I have looked at them before, but I'm not looking at them right now, so I don't remember notes. Anyway, it slides out like that. And then the bottle is just sitting in here. I like the box. It's interesting, but I won't say it's my favorite design. It's kind of, I don't know, weird. Anyway, here is what the bottle looks like. And I do like the bottle. It's kind of minimalistic, but I still like it. Like, I like the shape. It's not the best bottle ever, but I do like it. So, all right, I guess we're gonna spray the paper first. Okay, this definitely smells nutty. But not really sweet. I mean, there's a little bit of sweetness that you get like from natural nuts, like almonds, pistachios. There's a little bit of that, but it's not a sweet scent. It's more like spicy, nutty, slightly sweet. For some reason, it's giving me men's cologne vibes. That sounds bad, but it smells really good. Okay, let's spray it on the body. I'm not going anywhere today. So if I don't like this, I mean, I'll be going to pick my kids up from school later, but you know, that's whatever. If I don't like this, it's okay, because I'll just be at home. So far though, I am liking it. I just think it smells a bit cologne-y, but that's okay. Okay. As I said, there is a little bit of sweetness, and the longer this is sitting on my skin drying, I feel like the sweetness is coming out more. This definitely is a nutty scent. It also smells like it has something aromatic to it. And I think that's why I got men's cologne vibes. Like, I won't say lavender, but it gives me lavender vibes without really being something I can pinpoint. But it definitely gives me those aromatic vibes along with the sweet nuttiness. I am liking this more and more as this dries on my skin, y'all. I was a little bit nervous. Yeah, I like this. I really do. So, as of right now, first spray, first sniff, this is a like for me. So continue watching this video. I will wear this fragrance at least 6 times, and then I'll be back within this same video to give you guys a full-on review. So it's been about a week since I filmed the first impression of the fragrance, so I am ready to talk about it with you all now. So first, let's talk about how this fragrance smells. This fragrance has pistachio in every level of the notes. And I know I don't usually read notes to y'all, but these are so minimal that I might as well read them, okay? Because it says top notes are pistachio and cardamom. Middle notes are more pistachio and roasted almond, and then base notes are even more pistachio and vanilla cream. So they want you to know that this is all about the pistachio, right? I know a lot of people, when you think about pistachio in fragrance, you think about a sweet, nutty scent. Probably more like pistachio ice cream, right? That's the pistachio that I typically think about when I think about fragrance. I want to let you know that is not the type of pistachio that's in this fragrance. This is more of a nutty fragrance, not necessarily a sweet, super gourmand fragrance. I definitely would classify this as a gourmand because the pistachio does smell edible. It does smell realistic, but it's not sweet, like not in the way of like ice cream or candy or anything like that. This is a very sophisticated gourmand type scent. So like I said, I smell the pistachio. It smells warm. It smells roasted. It smells like it's mixed with other nuts. And it also has this kind of sweet smokiness to the fragrance as well. Like there could be tonka bean or something in this. I don't believe tonka is a note in this fragrance, but when I smell it, it reminds me of a tonka fragrance. So overall, the impression that I get from this fragrance is just like a very smooth, well-rounded, slightly sweet, mostly roasted, nutty type scent. And I feel like that's for the life of the fragrance. I think when I first sprayed it, it smelled a little bit aromatic, but as I've continued to wear it, I don't really get that anymore. I find that this fragrance kind of stays the same through the life of the fragrance. So I think this fragrance is perfectly unisex. I don't think it leans either feminine or masculine. So when it comes to projection and longevity, I think this fragrance is decent. I think this fragrance is one that when you initially spray it, it projects moderately. I would say that somebody standing about an arm's length away will probably smell it on you, but it doesn't have a very commanding scent. There's something quite smooth and calming about this scent. So I think that it's not meant to be a beast. I don't think this is the type of fragrance that when you walk in a room, people are gonna smell you. People are gonna want to know what you're wearing. This is more of an intimate fragrance without being a skin scent. Now, as far as longevity goes, I feel like this fragrance lasted on me for, I would say at least about 7 hours or so, but it is not a beast. It gets pretty quiet on my skin, at least at about the 4-hour mark. For some of you all, I know that's a deal breaker, but for me, the type of fragrance that this is, I don't think it's bad because the way that this fragrance smells, I just don't think that it's meant to be doing the most. It's not a do the most type of fragrance. That's not what you're gonna get from this, but people will smell it on you if they're in your space. So I actually think this fragrance is pretty versatile. During the time that I've been testing this, I've worn it on a variety of situations. So I've worn it on days when I've been outside all day. I've worn it on days where I was running errands. I've actually worn this out to happy hour with a friend, and I felt like it worked for all of those occasions. And it worked for me to go to bed. So I don't really see an occasion that this wouldn't work for. And I think this would actually work year round because although it does feel kind of cozy, because it's not heavy, I think I can definitely wear this in the hot weather. I mean, it's been in the 80s here, so it has been hot, and I don't think it was too cloying at all. Now, in the dead of winter, I don't really know if this is going to be strong enough to push through layers of clothes. This will be one you would probably have to spray on the outside of your clothes to be able to smell it, but I can't really say I've tested that because obviously it hasn't been that cold here, but I would imagine that this is not going to be strong enough to push through winter clothing. However, it would feel very cozy, and so I still think that it would be something that you could wear during the winter if you were so inclined. So I actually think this fragrance is pretty unique. I love to share comparisons with you all because I feel like it will help explain a fragrance better, but I have to say, I don't have anything in my collection to compare this to. I have pistachio ice cream from Demeter, and that one is more of a sweet pistachio scent, but to me, they smell nothing alike. I mean, obviously you can tell there's pistachio in both of them, but they really smell nothing alike. And then I try to think about some tonka fragrances in my collection because like I said, this kind of gives off tonka vibes, and none of the tonka fragrances smelled anything like this fragrance to me either. So surprisingly, this is unique in my collection, and I unfortunately don't really have anything to compare it to. This fragrance comes in a 50 ml and 100 ml size, and the 50 ml, which is what I have here, retails for $190. All right, so we are nearing the end of this video, and it's time for me to let you all know the bottom line. Is this fragrance a love, a like, or a letdown for me? If you've seen one of these videos before, then you probably know it is time for you to go in the comment section and leave your guess. Okay, I think I gave y'all enough time. This fragrance is dun 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 dun, a love. It is a love for me, and I'm so excited about it, y'all. When I first sprayed this fragrance, I wasn't sure that it was gonna be a love. It was standing kind of at a like, but the more I've worn this fragrance, the more I've wanted to wear it. Something about this is quite addictive to me. I don't think this fragrance is going to be for those of you all who are looking for that sweet pistachio scent. So I think that if you are looking to purchase this fragrance, you should be aware that this is not that type of scent. You have to know what you're looking for, okay? So if you want that pretty girly pistachio ice cream, pistachio gelato type scent, this ain't it, sis, okay? This is a unisex, slightly sweet, nutty scent. And I happen to think it's beautiful. I think if you like any fragrances with tonka, like if you like tonka heavy fragrances and you like almond fragrances that are not sweet almond fragrances, then this is one that you probably should try. And I'm really glad I gave it a chance. It is unique in my collection. I like the way it wears on me, and I think it's just more sophisticated than I thought it was gonna be. I love it. So it's a love for me, and I'm glad about it. If you have tried DS and Durga Pistachio, let us know what you think of it in the comment section below. I know I've heard from some of you all already telling me you didn't like this scent or that you thought it was too similar to something else. So feel free to chime in the comments down below. I do think that this is not a scent for everybody, but it's one that I happen to really enjoy. So let us know what you think of it in the comment section below. Also, let me get this out of the way. I know Kayali is coming out with their pistachio fragrance. Will I be getting it? More than likely I will. I'm not 100% decided, to be completely honest, but more than likely I will be getting it. So if I do end up getting it, don't worry, I'll be doing some sort of pistachio video, including that fragrance, this fragrance, and the other kind of pistachio fragrances I have in my collection. So I felt like I should go ahead and get that out there because I know I'm gonna get questions. So hopefully that answered that question. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to connect with me more, please go ahead and check out my blog. It's simplyayesha.com. You can sign up for my newsletter there to further connect with me. Also, check out my Instagram. I love to chit chat with you guys in my stories. I typically give sneak peeks of new fragrances in the collection, so definitely follow me on Instagram as well. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.